You know what I was just thinking about? This just dawned on me.
What?
Braun hitting Kevin Owens out of a porta potty is nothing shy of the Attitude Era. That is nothing shy of Attitude Era silliness. Like, they dumped shit on like a whole bunch. They dumped literal feces on people before, but apparently people are like, "Oh, well, my wrestling's ruined because of Braun hitting KO in a porta potty." I don't understand.
When remember the time when they were reviving DX and they were feuding with the McMahons and Spirit Squad, and they said, "We've got 2 words for you. Look up," and then they dump poop on them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that, haha, that's funny, haha.
Anyways,
I don't understand. Let's just go live.
What's going on, guys? We are here with the Smackdown live review, July 3rd, 2018. They basically pretended tonight on Smackdown that it was the 4th of July. All the graphics were 4th of July themed. They had a Independence Day, literally Independence Day, United States Championship battle, United States Championship Open Challenge. Like, it's not Independence Day yet. Anyways, Nick, what's going on?
What is going on, folks? Welcome to the Smackdown live review, recap, analysis, breakdown, synopsis, verbal, literary essay. Me plugging in my phone to charge it before I leave the house after this, so I have phone battery to listen to music. I hope we're having very, very good days.
All right, see who we've got here in the chat. We've got Asteroid Nukes, Nolan Perfect, Derek Bocek, Fully Clutch, Rodney Shepard, Tharuna, Jeff Guevara, Alex Rodriguez, Arlo Thor, Volta Dillon. So let's just jump into SmackDown.
Yeah, let's jump into SmackDown, man. It was a show. Let's kick it off.
So Renee Young was in the ring to start SmackDown, and she introduced Team Hell No and mentioned that it's the first time in 5 years that they've been back as a team. She pointed out that despite the complicated relationship, they are a success. Brian said that sometimes they fight and sometimes they hug, but when they're in the ring, they get the job done. Kane then brought up their successes as a team, including facing the Shield at TLC and graduating from anger management. Kane said that he returned because Brian as a temper, and there's always a demon watching over him. Brian pointed out that Kane isn't always looking out for him and that they're friends, but Brian reminded him that he tried to end his career after he won the world title. If y'all remember, that was a thing.
Yep.
Stephanie basically said, "Kane, we don't want him as a champion. Go kill him."
Yeah.
So they started bickering back and forth. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And Brian was getting to this so much that, like, in between him saying yes every time, he would get a big grin on his face. He was trying so hard not to. He just loved it that much.
It was cute. I liked it.
So then the Usos come out with more heel good logic. So the Usos come out.
Yes. God damn it.
And they're like, "Look, it's Team Hell No. Are they getting?" And then they did this thing where like one Uso would say a line and the other two Uso would say, "Hell yeah, hell yeah." And then finally they said, "But does Team Hell No deserve a tag team title opportunity?" And he said, "Hell no."
Yeah, God,
and they
no.
were like, "Paige just comes out here and gives you guys a shot at the Bludgeon Brothers because you hugged." And
Seriously.
so they go, "Oos, hug me." And he hugs. He goes, 3 more hugs. They hug 4 times. He goes, "Oh, that's 4 championship opportunities right there for us."
Yeah, it's abysmal. It makes no sense how good the arguments of the heel have been laid. It's not supposed to be like that. It shouldn't be. I don't know.
And so they were like, "You guys need to prove yourselves." Daniel Bryan was like, "Fine. Then right now we'll take you guys on. Team Hell No versus the Usos." And King goes, "Wait, hold on a second. Now, that's Daniel saying that, but we need to talk this out as a team, remember." And Daniel goes, Wait. I know what your problem is. You still think I'm the weak link."
Oh, my God.
And so finally Paige comes out, and she goes, "You know what? Team Hell No," and she says, "Listen to what I say. Team Hell No will still be getting a shot at the Smack Team Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules."
I mean, she flubbed. I flub all the time.
She goes, "But tonight, Team Hell No, they're going to face the Usos. If the Usos can be victorious, we got ourselves a triple threat at Extreme Rules."
A tripa tret.
So then we had Jeff Hardy backstage doing his stuff where he's talking in the shadows. He's got his eyes closed with the face paint on the eyes, and then he goes, "But now it's open." And he opens his eyes, and he says he's got an Independence Day Open challenge.
It's pretty sweet. I liked it.
Yeah, they've been doing this, I think, the last 4 weeks in a row now, maybe 3 in a row.
3. I think it's been 3.
So then they show Asuka backstage, and she's just yelling random stuff. Nobody's ready for Asuka. James Ellsworth is not ready. And then we had the U.S. Open Challenge. And who would take the challenge? The Miz.
Nice. I liked it. It was a great match.
Yeah. They went back and forth early. Miz gained the advantage and slowed down the action. Hardy fired back and picked the pace back up. Hardy jumped off the steps, but Miz moved out of the way, and Hardy crashed right onto the barricade. Later on in the match, Miz rolled up Hardy with his feet on the ropes, but the referee caught it. Miz and the ref argued for a little while, which gave Jeff Hardy the chance to hit a Twist of Fate Swanton Bomb and win the match, retaining the United States Championship.
Nice, quick match. Was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, not long. Just pace was fine. They did the spots where when Hardy was in control, it sped up. When Miz was in control, it slowed down a little bit, which is perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
So they had James Ellsworth backstage, and he just basically said, "I'm a man, and I'm better than Asuka because she's a woman, and this is going to be the battle of the sexes, and no woman can beat James Ellsworth."
I wonder if they'd use his intergender title in any way, shape, or form. Jesus.
What was that?
It was a firework.
Here? Was that from me or you?
Me.
Oh.
Amazing.
All right. So we then had Byron Saxton introduce the New Day for the first annual 3rd of July pancake eating contest. Contest started, but suddenly the lights went out, Sanity came out and attacked the New Day. Alexander Wolf tossed Kofi Kingston over the top rope. Eric Young sent Xavier Woods into the table leg, and Killian Dane tossed Big E over the announce table, and Sanity put Woods through the table. That was it. So it looks like we're going to get a 6-man program where we've got Sanity and the New Day. I didn't think of this before, but it does totally make sense.
I like it.
So then what they called Battle of the Sexes. Asuka versus James Ellsworth with Carmella sitting ringside. Asuka pushed Ellsworth out of the ring, but Carmella yelled at him to get back in. Asuka nailed him with a series of strikes and gave him an airplane spin. Asuka rocked him with a stiff slap. Basically, Asuka did everything in this match because they're not against women hitting men, but they don't like men hitting women.
There you go.
So finally, Asuka chased Ellsworth out of the ring. They ran through the crowd. They ran back and were counted out. Asuka chased him back to ringside, and Carmella shoved Asuka into the barricade, ending in a double countout. Kane and Daniel. Huh?
It was just a thing that happened.
Yeah, it was whatever. They're going to do a lumberjack match next week, so no one can get counted out.
Exactly.
Kane and Daniel Bryan met in the back. Bryan demanded Kane to apologize. Kane asked why, and Bryan read off a list of reasons. Kane said Bryan's like his brother, and Bryan pointed out that Kane set his brother on fire. Kane apologized and promised that they would win the tag team championships.
You think they'll win it?
I don't, to be honest. I would like it because it would get a great pop, that big nostalgia pop.
I mean, why not? Just give it to him.
But then where do you go with it?
I don't know.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing, though. Byron Saxton on frickin' commentary goes, Team Hell No is getting this shot because the Bludgeon Brothers have beat all the other tag teams. The New Day, the Usos, and Gallows and Anderson. You know what other tag teams on SmackDown?
Oh.
The Bar.
Shit. Yeah, but isn't Sheamus kind of dealing with something right now?
Not that he can't go out there and have a decent match with the Bludgeons where he works only like half the match and Cesaro does everything.
Yeah, but I mean...
They're working the New Day every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I guess that's true.
I went to that show last weekend. Freaking Sheamus gets on the top rope, shakes his booty, and does a freaking double axe handle and a clothesline off the top rope. He ain't dealing with too much.
Naturally.
So, I mean, when you're going to try to use the logic of, whoa, we needed to bring a new tag team in, you've got a tag team that hasn't got a shot yet since being brought over in the Superstar Shakeup. That kind of just peeved me a little bit. Anyways, we had WWE Champion AJ Styles taking on Aiden English in a non-title match. Before the match, Styles got on the mic and promised to defeat Rusev at Extreme Rules.
This is Styles' either first or second match on SmackDown since the Greatest Rumble.
That is true. I didn't think of that.
Yep.
He said that this is the house that AJ Styles built. Rusev interrupted and guaranteed to win the title and move.
Second match. Second since the Rumble.
Wow.
Let that sink in. This is the second time that AJ Styles has fought on SmackDown since the greatest Royal Rumble. Enjoy, fellas.
And you get mad about Brock. Anyways.
Yeah, there you go.
Rusev said that he would take the title.
Well, to be fair, AJ's shown up on TV.
True.
So.
I mean, even Nakamura shows up backstage when he's hurt. Anyways.
There's arguments either way.
Yeah. I get you. So, Rusev said he's going to win the title, and he's going to move into the house that AJ Styles built on Rusev Day.
That was a great promo.
Yeah. So, Rusev distracted Styles. English jumped him to gain the early advantage in the match. English was firmly in control. Styles made his comeback and attempted a Styles clash, but English tried to counter it. Styles held on and locked on the calf crusher for the victory. After the match, though, Rusev jumped AJ from behind and hit him with the Machka kick and put him in the accolade. So, we'll see how this all goes. But if this was the week before Extreme Rules and not next week, I would say Rusev's losing. Either way, I think Rusev's going to lose.
Yeah, definitely.
So then in the back, Payton, Royce, and Billie Kay mocked Becky Lynch. Payton, Royce promised to hurt and defeat her. Backstage, Paige ran into Carmella and James Ellsworth, and she told them, hey, we're going to do the Lumberjack match that we did talk about earlier. The match will take place next week. We then had Becky Lynch versus Payton Royce. Becky Lynch was firmly in control until Billie Kay distracted her and Royce took over. Lynch made a fiery comeback, but Royce briefly regained control. Royce lifted up Lynch, but she countered into the disarmor for the victory. So then Paige then announced that at Extreme Rules, Shinsuke Nakamura would be challenging Jeff Hardy for the United States Championship. Nakamura responded to the announcement and promised to win the title. You think they put the title on Shinsuke?
No.
No.
Nah, not yet. Too quick.
In the main event, we had Team Hell No versus the Usos, and what I thought was a really good match. Like, I really liked this match. So Team Hell No gained advantage early. They did the quick tags, isolating Jimmy in the corner. Usos fought back and nailed suicide dives on Kane. They both actually each hit one dive each on Kane. Thank you, Kristen McNutt, for the $3 super chat donation. She says, this is not NXT, but Caitlyn was at the NXT tapings. Yeah, we did report that last week.
Nice. Thank you, Kristen.
So after they hit the dives, the Usos then fought back and isolated Bryan. Kane got the hot tag and hit a sidewalk slam for a 2 count. Now, there was a spot where Kane went for his bounce off the ropes and hit the big boot. But Kane wasn't even able to get his boot, like his leg, up as high as he usually does for that.
He's 51 years old.
Nor fully extended. He's 51?
He's 51 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was like maybe like 45.
A year younger than my old man.
Okay, then never mind. I will not.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
He's moving quite well.
The other thing, is it just me?
Yeah, probably.
Or is it weird when you hear the boom go off for Kane's entrance, but there's no pyro?
Yeah, that is a little uncomfortable. I feel like someone
because I saw the screens all changed with the fire, and then you hear the there's nothing there. So it's like, why does it need to be there? It's just it in an age where it's like we've finally gotten over, okay, pyro not being there is not a big deal, but when you have pyro cues like that, like when Brock does his entrance and he still does his whole pull the arms down when the pyro is supposed to hit thing.
Well, AJ has a pyro cue as well,
but it's not as noticeable because he's just throws his hood off.
Well, it's like the boom.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, they don't want not. It's like that. It has like the dip where clearly it's supposed to be.
I mean,
but
hell,
I do understand what you mean.
Hell, Kane's fire should hit whenever they yell "burn it down" for Seth Rollins' entrance. Anyways,
burn it down.
Like that would actually be sick if actual fire.
See the video I sent you today?
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, back to the match. Kane got the hot tag, 2 count with the sidewalk slam. Usos attempted suicide dives on Kane, but this time Kane caught one of them and just rushed him right into the barricade. The other one tried to go for a suicide dive, and Kane cut him off with an uppercut. Usos then hit a double super kick on Kane for a near fall. Usos attempted to go for the double splash, but Kane caught them on the descent in chokes. Looked like he was going to go for the double choke slam, but instead he let one of them go. Bryan hit that one with a knee. Kane hit the choke slam, pinned the Uso. There you go. It's not going to be a triple threat. Ending out SmackDown Live, the Bludgeon Brothers music hit. They walked out halfway down the ramp, and then Chris Leno's best came on.
Yeah, I mean,
SmackDown.
Extreme Rules is looking pretty fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I know it's a short show this week, guys, but I mean, the SmackDown shows are always.
You know what else is looking pretty good?
Ow! What?
That New Japan show this weekend.
Ow! I just stepped on a fucking thumbtack. Yeah, that New Japan show that we will be attending.
Sir.
Is anyone? We'll talk about it on tomorrow.
We need to talk about that. Anyways,
are we planning on going tomorrow? Are we going live tomorrow?
We need to talk about that. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us here in tonight's SmackDown Live review, where Team Hell No had their first match together in 5 years. And yeah, that was SmackDown. You can follow us on Pro Wrestling Unlimited at PWUnlimited on Twitter, Pro Wrestling Unlimited right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter, which I might go live on Twitch in a little bit, playing some Heavy Rain, because it's free this month on PS4.
Heavy Rain.
Nick, where can they find you?
Heavy Rain. You can find me on Twitter at PWU_Armstrong, or at my local movie theater with my friend watching The Incredibles, which I'll probably fall asleep in because I am fucking exhausted today.
So you just got to be like me and just get a jailbroken Amazon Fire Stick and watch it on the comfort of your own couch.
I want to hang out with my friends.
Invite. Well, you can't really invite.
My
them
friend also goes to school in New Mexico, so it's very rare when I get to see him.
That makes
Love
sense.
you, Chase. Alrighty, folks. We will see you guys
gonna do it.
tomorrow night.
Keep an eye on my Twitter at TimmyBuddy, and I'll let you guys know if I will be live on Twitch playing some Heavy Rain here in like the next half hour or so.
See you guys.
Have a good one.
Oh.